Well, hello, hello, hello. I guess I'll kind of just sit here until a few people show up because I've got some kind of cool news. I was kind of going through my stash and I found two colors that I don't have in what I'm currently using. Hey, what's up, Mustard? Talking about I went through my stash and I found a couple of things and I found some unsharpened ones and I have not seen what the colors look like. So I kind of want to swatch them out with you guys. So I got my swatching paper here. Oh, let's get rid of Poopbert. Yeah, my secret stash. It's not a secret stash, it's just old. So I found this one. It's called Raspberry. So I want to see what that looks like. And this one is called Neon Yellow. So I want to see what that is like. And then these ones are all completely unsharpened. So I'm going to sharpen them up because they're colors that I don't have. I'm going to sharpen them up. But let's check these two out. I don't even know. I might have to give these ones a sharpen. So this is that raspberry. What is it? PC 1030. So PC 1030. Oh. Hello, Frosty. What's up, Copper? So, ooh. That's a pretty color. I like it. That's called raspberry. I like it. I'm gonna keep that out. And now this neon yellow. Kind of want to compare this to the other yellows I have. What is it? PC 1035. Oh, can't even see it. That's very neon though. Holy smokes. I don't know. Can you even see that? Yeah, I guess you can a little bit. Wow. Why didn't I know about you when I was trying to do psychedelic colors? Look at how cool that color is. I like it. I can see uses for that. All right, sharpening time. This one's called Grade Lavender. It's called Neon Yellow for sure. Jesus, it looks like this one. Do I have this? I don't, but wow, it sure looks familiar. Sorry. Oh, what is this? 1026. PC 1026. They don't call that one mellow yellow, not by a long shot. Wow, it doesn't get very dark. Interesting. It is grade lavender. All right. And this is a gray, 90% warm gray. Be right back. That's so cool, sharpening pencils for the first time. PC1058. PC1058. Wow, that's pretty dark. Yeah, it is exactly a color test. These are new colors that I just found in my stash. Forgot I had. Well, that's pretty cool. 90% warm gray. And this is a 90% cold gray. Whoops. 1067. It could be, but the PC stands for Prismacolor, which is the brand of pencil this is. Oh, how does this look next to the warm? You can definitely see the temperature difference in the grays. Sorry, it's not even focused. And that's 90% cold gray. Or cool. All right, well, that was fun. So we got 4 new colors that we can mess around with. So, it's time to go into the Poopbert tome. Haven't decided what to call it yet. Let's see, I picked a couple we can choose from. This one, which I think is kind of crazy. We can do some crazy stuff with this one. Or this one. And I don't know, this can be like his little fallout shelter from, where's that one that we did where they were throwing nuclear bombs? Oh, are you kidding me? I can't find it. Wow. But anyway, that's kind of where my head was at, that he can be like, oh, this one here. So he could be like stopping those carrot bombs. It's up to you guys. This one or that one? This one or that one? Hey, what's up, So? You like this one better than that one? Because this one could definitely be fending off the Poopbert's children dropping carrot bombs and hiding under the mushroom. All right. So got a vote for this one, and then there's that one. We can do some crazy stuff with this one, with that one as well. Okay, well, venture into this one. So I do kind of want to play with those new colors. Yeah, so these are all definitely going to be these Poopbert kid bombs. Oh, so. All right, so let's think about color here. Um, I think. Hey, what's up, Misty? I think we can. Ah, I really, really want to play with this raspberry color somewhere. This all puddles, I think, really needs to be like nuclear waste. So that yellow, that neon yellow is going to come in handy. Probably need to mix it. Anyway, I want to use this raspberry, but where? On the mushroom? Let's see what it looks like on the paper. Uh-uh. Oh, Copper, you see everything upside down. You're right. What's that thing called? The uvula. It looks like that. Oh, good Lord. All right, so I kind of want to make this the bomb rain coming down. So how can we make it look like that? I guess we kind of got to start with some orange. Oh, we'll definitely mess with his face. So let's make these splashes orange-ish. Wonder what that looks like over top. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just color mixing here. This orange and that raspberry color look kind of cool together. So let's just try a little bit of it here and there. Oh Lord Copper, you're getting out of control. You're crazy. Might be a bit too purple. Oh, Melted Copper is an artist in his own mind. Just like the rest of us. Exactly. Exactly. All right. And of course, some radioactive deformity has to have taken place. I don't know where this guy fits into the Poopbert lore, but surely by the time we get done, or close to done, we'll have a better sense of what his story is. This is awful. Now I can't unsee that. It looks terrible. It's kind of something I've noticed about this coloring book. It's always got like a little something weird happening. And I don't know if that's just the way my brain interprets it and it was intended to be something completely else, or if I'm interpreting it the way it's intended. Either way. What am I going to put in there with the orange? Let's see what this neon yellow looks like on there. I don't know about this color. Why on earth would I get this color? Like, I don't know. Does it make any difference to you guys? Like, to me, it doesn't really. Okay, you're out of here for now. Yes, I know, Misty. That's the guy I was talking about before who many years ago he kind of got YouTube strikes for how gory his art was. It is like a shrieking demon. A wizard whizzing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go in with some red. Just to kind of nuke it up a bit. You probably would, actually. And I do like his narration style. So calm, cool, and collected, and he's drawing the craziest stuff. All right, we're getting there. I guess I'm gonna throw some more of this. Well, that looks like flames now. Oops. Oh well. Oh, there's so much more. Sorry, I'm just concentrating here. And some of this. I'm doing really good. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I got pickles outside. I've got to get in the garden and start picking stuff, but it rained last night and then the sun came out and it's too hot and steamy to really do anything. But I moved a bunch of rocks around, just from the front to the back. I still have to go out there and pick tomatoes. But I kind of wanted to hang out with you guys too, so here I am. And here you are, and we're hanging out. All right, I wish I had like liquid paper or something to get rid of the black. But I don't. So we're gonna have to figure out something for those eyeballs. I think maybe my new raspberry is gonna look really cool. For that, let's check out this purple gray thing again. I guess this mushroom umbrella, whatever we're calling it, should be green. Oh, he'll be here calling me a witch any moment now. What's up, bone breaker? So I guess I'm gonna do this a little bit kind of psychedelic-y. I don't know, but let's start with some green. Oh, bone breaker, is that a real bunny hutch? Like, are you getting bunnies for real? Or is that for something else? I don't know. I'm curious. You don't have to say if you don't want to. So, what psychedelic colors, since I've already gone in with some dark green. Oh, I don't know, maybe that neon yellow will look cool over top of this green. But seriously, what colors do I use to make it look psychedelic? Given I've already started with this green. Please help me! Help me! So let's swatch it out and see what it looks like together. So this is the green I've been using, and about the same amount of pressure. I guess it looks, but I mean, I guess it's got that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, so I know, or I think I know. This blue. And then we can add in like some purples, reds. Mixy, mixy. Yeah, I say that all the time. Mixy, mixy. Oh, how are we going to get this to look psychedelic? We got to put what color in there? We got to put, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I will definitely play with watercolors one day. It just kind of makes a mess. Oh, not really. We're not going with severed tonsils copper. We're just not gonna do it. What color can I use to make it really nutty? A purple? That raspberry color? Ooh, maybe this raspberry color. Or is that too muted? This is definitely not spirit cooking. And don't you dare give Bart any ideas. Oh, Copper. I always bringing it up. Fuck off, Mustard. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Oh. Oh. What's up, Bird? You can't be in love with everybody, Bird. But we're making a psychedelic mushroom because if you remember, we have this. So this mushroom guy is now blocking this with his mushroom umbrella that we're trying to make like look psychedelic. But you guys aren't being terribly helpful with my color choices, so I'm just winging it. And like Bonebreaker says, it's all happy accidents until it turns black. I started with Greenbird. I really, really did. It was the first color I picked. Cut deep, eat the pain. All right, I gotta start adding a little bit of depth to this mess before it becomes a big muddy mess. I don't know what a fourth means. What's up, Frenchie? Let's. I want to play with these grays, but they're really dark. Really, really dark. Too bad I'm going in. Oh, well, that's nice, Copper. Thank you. Restreaming me because I'm the most important thing in the world. Well, I'm just really just making that black line thicker with this. So, stop it then. Oh, I want to play with this color. Good Lord, okay. You two can have your little love affair. Okay, does that look any better or worse? Okay, so let's not obsess on this. What color am I gonna put in here to make this look more psychedelic? It kind of looks like a kid's room. I've got this green. This green here. Definitely use that. Always with the green. I mean, this is pretty neon. Holy smokes. I wonder what that neon yellow would look like on top of that green. That might make it even crazier. I guess. Not too much. Well, if you can see the yellow, that's cool, but if it looks yellow, then, well, it kind of looks yellow to me too. What is it called? Well, it's called chartreuse, so maybe that is a yellow. What about this green? That looks a little more psychedelic. I don't know what this rainbow is I've got going on the edge, but I think I'm gonna have to fix that. It's not looking very psychedelic though, it's just looking like a big mess, really. Oh, the focal point, and it's a big mess. Oh, it kind of needs something like that because I think this psychedelic is a big fail. Rainbow mushrooms, yeah, let's go. So that's weird. I don't know what'll happen to you if you take them, though. Okay, enough of that. I need like some purple or I don't know. What's gonna make that look like it's psychedelic, or does it look psychedelic? No, it just looks weird. It just looks weird. So I'm gonna just make it look even weirder. Skittles. We're pooping Skittles. Penalty for what? Pooping Skittles? Oh yeah? I'll definitely check that out. I don't know if you were here a couple of weeks ago, but the the HU dropped some new stuff too. And they're actually on tour with it in the USA right now. And I like what I've heard so far. I haven't listened to a lot of it, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I don't even know, like they don't really speak English. Well, maybe they do speak English, but they don't sing in English whatsoever. Copper, probably. Okay, so purple. Oh, a lot of older bands are dropping new stuff. I think that's kind of a sign of the times. Um, a guy that I watch, he was with another guy in Egypt, and they did Iboga and stuff. And they said that they cleared like some, I don't know, whatever negative energy, this and that. And timelines are going to start changing, and we're going to get back to kind of the way things are supposed to be. And part of it is the musicians dropping new stuff. Part of it is um, a lot of evil people not surviving. So maybe that's part of it. The Iboga ceremony cleared the chakras of the planet, and old bands decided to make new music. Whatever it is, I really don't have anything bad to say about that. I don't know. I've heard about this penny thing. Did they stick? bone breaker? And I mean, I'm sure there's some other explanation for it, but I mean, if they do make cool flooring. We don't have pennies really here in Canada anymore. We got rid of them. I don't remember when. Do you, Mustard? I don't remember when we got rid of them. Canadian pennies were the best. I sure I have one somewhere. I have a bunch of them somewhere. Yeah, back when pennies used to be made of actual copper. That's one of the things I did do this year in the garden, and I don't know if it had an effect or not, but I put copper wire around sticks and kind of twirled a little antenna, and I stuck them in the gardens here and there. I think I only put in 4 of them. So I don't know, maybe that had something to do with it, how crazy my garden's been going. Like, does it have to be on like just bare drywall? Does it have to be a penny? Oh, Brandor, I didn't see you. Thanks for being the Walmart greeter, Misty. I appreciate it. Because on this little thing, everything scrolls by so fast. And if I'm concentrating on this, I don't really look at the screen. All right. Let me see if I can find a penny. Yeah. Okay. 2006 Canadian penny. I'm going to try and stick it to the wall. It stuck to my thumb. No, it doesn't stick. All right. As luck would have it, I've got an American penny. Let's see if that sticks. Ew. No, maybe it's my wall. Let me try just a plain wall. No. It doesn't stick. You must have put glue on it. I know, gravity. Yeah, you know how it'll stick? If you put glue on it or tape. Damn you, Bone Breaker, you made me do that. Mythbusters. Ah, gotta change the title. You are definitely gonna have to upload a video of that. Is I don't know, maybe it's because I'm underground. But what's the theory behind why it sticks? Why did Is this kind of coming up to your vision here, Misty? This purple stem? Oh, you totally debunked that. Oh, so maybe it's just a bad spot that I'm trying. But I'm sure, like, the copper, because that's the whole point behind why I put those copper things in the garden, is because some electrical thing. My dad was an electrical engineer, and damn, now I wish I had listened to him more about when he went off on the electrical stuff. Oh, I need to put a little bit of oomph in here. I'm just gonna mess with it, make it look worse. That color kind of gives it some psychedelicness to it. Mustard. You're probably right, though. The side hustle for Bone Breaker. And he gets his house clean at the same time. Exactly. We're all a bunch of potheads around here. We got the reefer madness. Makes you crazy. I remember many moons ago when I was but a young lass, and I tried out the teenage drinking thing, but that failed horribly every time I got caught. Got sick, got out of control. That's how I kind of started smoking weed, is because it just not out of control. Even though the movie and propaganda said it makes you absolutely berserk. Well, worse could maybe do drugs, kids, so you will turn out like Bard. But remember all that propaganda, the what was it, Nancy Reagan and her "Don't Do Drugs" campaign? That egg in a frying pan. This is your brain on drugs. Well, maybe it's just the oil on your fingers. I don't know. It seems like a bit of hocus pocus to me. But then again, Bonebreaker, you do have aliens following you around, so who knows what those aliens have done to you and your brain. Well, and that's kind of one of those things about THC and work is like if you have to get drug tested for your job or whatever, I'm sure the THC will, like, I'm sure it remains in your system for quite some time, but kind of that what they call the half-life of it is like half an hour. But anything that is good for you, they don't want you to have. And cannabis is one of them. We have, I'm going to say the word wrong, cannabinoid receptors in our brains. We also have nicotine receptors in our brains. Well, this is true, but if you find a job working in THC, they're not drug testing. At least not for that. Not only that, like hemp is, and the male cannabis plant is, the reason they got rid of the cannabis plant is because they used cannabis to make canvas. Isn't it funny how they sound like exactly the same word almost? And then DuPont came along and they had invented nylon. And they're like, well, we don't need canvas anymore. And they lobbied the American government and got the American government to propagandize away cannabis so that DuPont could sell more nylon. I know, Bonebreaker. I'm sorry that the aliens are following you all over the place. And exactly. And a very easy to grow plant, a renewable resource. But no, we had to get plastic. And I don't know if any of you have tried to get mothballs lately, but you just can't get mothballs anymore. Like, what the hell happened to mothballs? Why can't you get a mothball? Well, it seems as though that nobody has natural fibers anymore, so they don't have a moth problem. And if there's no money to be made, then there's no mothballs. Okay, it's starting to look a little psychedelic now, I guess. Good call, Misty, with the purple. Maybe I can use some of that raspberry in there, like I've already done up here. What's up, D-Rock? Oh, my girls are that one girl is looking much better. I kind of, after I propped her up, I just left her alone to kind of sort herself out, which she did. And then I gave her a drink, and then it rained, and so she's looking much better now. Oh, well done. That's an enviable score. Yeah, but you know I'm a worrywart. I'm out there every day petting them and talking to them. Not just the girls, everything out there. We were actually kind of just talking about cannabis and how it became illegal with DuPont and their plastic. What did I say? Nylon. Oh, Bobert. Oh, peace out, D-Rock. Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Well, you had to get a little bit of chloroform on a Q-tip, and then you just drug out the moth. I don't know. Oh boy. Walked right into that one, didn't I? But it's true. There's no such thing. You can't get mothballs anymore. And I'm a knitter and I use real wool. They must be very tiny. Extract them. I mean, maybe that's why you can't buy them anymore. It's inhumane. Okay, I don't know if this is looking psychedelic or not, but it's purple and green. And a fun blue color. So I'm just gonna do this. And then mess with it. A little bit later. All right, see you later. So thanks for stopping by. Drive safe. And then there's green that's yellow. And a little mixy. And I think I'm gonna run over this with the neon as well. This does not look psychedelic whatsoever. Oh, maybe this section here looks a little psychedelic. All right, neon yellow. Why on earth did I get this color? This thing's over 20 years old. So, like, real props to Prismacolor. This has been through several moves. And it's well over 20 years old and works like a charm. Even though I don't love the color, I'm impressed with the product itself. There you go, Prismacolor. There's your ad. Although your new pencils probably don't have this longevity built into them. Well, who'd have thunk that that yellow would show up so nicely on this purple? That looks kind of cool, actually. All right, let's see. Maybe this, a bit of this in these folds here. All right. I guess it is getting there. I can probably do some weird stuff here. My witchcraft skills, Bard. Get this little transition here looking a bit less dramatic. All right, where is that this right here. And now I guess we gotta deal with the top. And I just noticed some orange somewhere. Where was it? Here. Oh, we haven't gotten to this guy yet. What am I doing with this red? That's your fault, Copper. I picked up red because you said blood. Oh, good Lord. Oh, so I'm doing the rain here, the acid rain, toxic waste. So we kind of gotta put some orange in there. Toxic bird. Yep. I mean, this isn't Poopbert, but yeah, I don't really know who this is. I'm just a victim of Poopbert's kids, I suppose. Getting converted by the toxic waste falling from the sky. Oh, hey, Queen Mother. Prismacolors. I was actually just kind of babbling on about how great they are. Some of these new ones that I just kind of unpackaged today. Well, didn't unpackage, but found in my stash. They're like 20 years old and they're working like a charm. So I got no complaints about that whatsoever. Yeah, that's the thing. The Prismacolors aren't really cheap, but they're really not that expensive either. And if you like coloring, you may as well invest in a decent set of pencils. Although a lot of the blending problems comes from the quality of the paper too. Like I can't really blend this as well as I would be able to on good quality paper. Oh yeah, absolutely you can get Prismacolors on Amazon. Absolutely. Oh, it's so relaxing. Really indulges your OCD if you want it to. At least it indulges my self-diagnosed OCD. I think I need a really nice dark purple for this part. And for in here, where is my dark purple? I know I have one. There it is. Staring me right in the face. Ooh. it's really fun to watch something come from, like, go from just a flat image like that, and like this used to be, to something that has dynamic elements to it, has depth, and even if we do like make a mess, okay, they're like a waxy, so they do get quite soft in the summertime. But I absolutely love them. For like, they're not like the most expensive and they're not the cheapest. They're a really good in between. They're the ones I started with like years and years and years ago, and they're the ones I still use to this day, obviously, because that's what I'm doing right now. And I've got I actually found a few more of these ones that have the gold band, the polychromos. I have a few of those. They don't even fit in my electric pencil sharpener because the barrel is just a smidge bigger than my pencil sharpener allows. And those polychromos were not cheap. So it bugs me a little bit that they don't fit in my pencil sharpener. Well then, Copper, it sounds like you should maybe be taking a shower. You're all, oh, unless you're getting all greased up Diddy style, like baby oil. Please tell me it's not true. Oh, and always trust the process, Queen Mother. Always trust the process. Oh, well, that's good. Whew. I was worried there for a second. Because not too long ago, I was whining and complaining that this just looks like a big muddy mess. But Misty, Mrs. Goblin, she just said, "You're not finished yet." And right she is. Here I am just having some fun. Stop worrying about, oh, I was going to make it look psychedelic and it doesn't look psychedelic. Oh, absolutely, Queen Mother. I bought like dollar store watercolor paints and like dollar store watercolor paper and stuff. Like, if you want to see if you enjoy it before you want to get like some quality materials. Absolutely. Oh, sorry, Corky, I missed you. Yeah, well, I don't do a page a day, but I do like to do something every day. Oh, it's Mad Mac Corky. I'm sorry. What's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a long time. Guess I can scroll down. I stink, therefore I am. Damn, sorry, Mad Mac. I missed you altogether. Welcome aboard for the crazy ride. Psychedelic mushrooms Pun definitely intended. And of course, Poopbert, but you're going to have to go back and watch some old streams to understand the whole Poopbert situation. But here we are. This is the Poopbert book, and a while ago, Poopbert's children dropped these flaming carrots down. So this poor victim of Poopbert's kids is sheltering himself from said flaming carrots. And that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So what are we going to do with the top here? I think, since I got the orange rain on, I think magenta. I'm going to give it a go. Going in with magenta. This could be an absolute disaster. It could look really awesome. We're about to find out. I don't know. I'm not loving the magenta on there. I'll run with it though, because, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. That autocorrect is something else. It never does anything correctly, but what do you expect? Ah, so I'm not loving that. I want that to be more va 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 voom, if you know what I mean. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't do stuff like that. Drumming. This is so not looking psychedelic whatsoever. Here I go again. Misty, calm me down. I think it needs this blue. What about this one? I never use this one. Ooh, maybe that'll be good. Maybe that's gonna do the trick. Make it look worse. Make it look better. I don't know. Well, I'm glad my magic mushrooms are causing magic. to happen. My spell is working. All right, then. I'm going to stick with it. Black magic, white magic. Oh, that reminded me of a song, but I can't remember. Oh, well. Just bug me until I remember. Oops, sorry. Okay, and now I'm going to come in. Well, it kind of is a little bit of magic. I think that's exactly why Bard calls it magic and calls me a witch, is because it is a little bit magical. And really, it's just scribbling. And putting shadows where shadows belong and putting light where light belongs. Putting colors together, using color theory, or throwing color theory completely to the wind and making it look like a whatever crazy mess we've created here. But I'm not hating it. Although it's not really, I guess it is giving a little bit of psychedelic, but not much. Alrighty. Now that my back is all cramping up, it's time to go and check out the garden. So let's go outside, get some fresh air. Alley-oop. Get you guys out of here. Out of there. And we're off. A meat apartment building. Good Lord, Copper. It is a pickle dungeon time. I wonder. Oh, there's Bubba. You coming out, Bubba? No? Okay. Alrighty. Have a great day. There's the pickle dungeon. 2 dungeons going on. I don't know if you can get a sense of how huge that sunflower is. It's absolutely gigantic. And there's the rocks I hauled this morning. Those sunflowers are absolutely gigantic. And then, I don't know, but way at the back, that's where my little lady plants are, who aren't so little anymore. I haven't even named them, but one of them's Bertha for sure. And Copper, I've heard this thing about how the sunflowers aren't pointing toward the sun, and mine definitely are not pointing at the sun. They're pointing away. So I don't know if anybody else has heard that and if anybody else has had that experience, but I'll keep you posted. Bubba. Uh, I guess she's crashed out. She caught me breakfast the other day. Well, two of them caught me breakfast, so I got a mouse, and the poor bird was still alive. I walked away and said, "You guys kill it. I'm not doing that. And I'm not saving it either." Oh, do you think that? No. I mean, I guess it's possible that your neighbor's lights affect them. Anything's possible. Yeah, exactly, Mad Mac. So I find it interesting, and I will definitely keep an eye on these sunflowers. Oh, and I got pumpkins finally forming. I'm so excited about that volunteer pumpkin, and now there's two little pumpkins on it, so I'm super excited about that. And of course, the tomatoes are all going berserk. But I think the pickles are pretty much finito. I think I've captured as many as I can capture, tortured them, sliced them from our whole breakfast almost, and drowned them in brine. Oh, and then I eat the poor things. Well, exactly, and that's where I'm in. Whatever is it called? Casal Picao, something like that. That's a dad joke. But they're not like pickled pickles, really. They're fermented pickles. Apparently, there's a difference. All I know is they taste yummy. And it's everything except for the water and salt and bread that I grew. So the garlic, pickles, and dill I grew all myself. I did it intentionally. And I also have like a pasta sauce garden with the tomatoes, basil, oregano, parsley, garlic, peppers. And then my little treats are the beans and the Brussels sprouts. I'm excited for the Brussels sprouts. Well, good timing, Bard, because I'm going to head out too. I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.